Alright guys, our Real Working Man Cook series. I'm going to make myself a nice little beef stew here. I got my pot here. I got my pan here to render down some of the meat. Alright, so on the beef stew is I got this, what is it? 4 pounds of meat here. I'll probably, kind of sear this stuff up in the pan. I got some 4 pounds of, ground chuck, hamburg. I'll render that all down in the pan, get all the fat out of it. We'll throw that in there. I got some chorizo and linguiça. I'll cut that up, throw that in there. And, I got some red potatoes and some Yukon russet potatoes. I'll cut some of them up, clean all them up, mix it. We'll get it all prepped and stuff before, I'll show you what I do. I got some carrots and onions. I got some petite dice tomatoes, couple of cans of that, can of red kidney beans, can of hominy. I got some beef broth, and also got a couple of boxes of rice pilaf. I might throw that in there to thicken it up a little bit. Garlic and crushed red peppers. But what I'll do is, like I usually do, I'll prep it and bring you guys along. This pan I have here has got a real thick base on it. It's got a real thick base, so it can take the heat, and it's a big ass pan. So I'll throw everything in there and we'll chooch it. We'll let it cook. So let me get everything prepped, and like I usually do my videos, I'll bring you guys along. We'll see how the meal comes out. How a real working man cook, mama. Oh yeah, mama. How a real working man cook series. Alright guys, I got all the stuff all cut up. I got all the meat all cut up in small stuff. I'm going to braise this meat, and I'm going to cook this hamburger also first thing. I'll give you shots as I go there. Once that gets, once I kind of save it, I'm going to throw it in a big pan. And I got my linguiça and my chorizo. You can tell by the difference in size. Linguiça is a little smaller, chorizo is bigger. I got my hominy corn, red beans, carrots, a bunch of onions all cut up, and I got 2 kinds of potatoes. Russet potatoes and red skin potatoes. Left the skin on them. I just cleaned them good. I got a couple of cans of diced tomatoes, and I got 1 can of crushed tomatoes there to kind of give it some sauce. I'm going to need to probably put that beef broth in there also. Might have to add some water, and I got some garlic and crushed peppers. So that's what's going in the beef stew, guys. So let me get this meat all rendered up. And then I got my big panela here. As I get this stuff going, I'll throw it in the pan there. Try to get you guys some shots as I go. But I'm going to probably, render this down, get all the fat out of that hamburger. And I might braise this beef before I throw it in there. The rest is all going in. And we're just going to chooch it, mama. Going to be next level, mama. Going to be next level. How a real working man cook, mama. Oh, yeah. Try to get you guys some shots as I go. Alright guys, I got it all tipped and I got it all drained, so here's all the meat, the hamburger. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop this into a container, and I'm going to get the steak in here and kind of braise that up. I get left a little bit of residue in there to help the steak cook. Just going to kind of sear the beef a little bit before I put it in the pan. Alright guys, so I got the beef all rendered down basically. So, kind of seared it, browned it a little bit before I throw it in there. Oh yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to put all the stuff in. I got the potatoes here, the red and the white potatoes. I got all the meat. I left the juice in there for the meat, so I braised it. Got all the hamburger that I cooked. I drained all the fat out of it. I got all the carrots. They're going in. Carrots are all going in. I'm gonna have to cook this for a while, so. Onions are going in. Valdelia sweet onions. Chorizo. Linguiça. White hominy. Fava beans. A bunch of garlic and hot peppers, crushed hot peppers. Crushed tomatoes, like tomato sauce. Put a base to it. I'm gonna probably have to add some water or broth. 1 can of diced tomatoes. Second can of diced tomatoes. 1 thing of beef broth. Probably gonna have to add some water to this, but we'll give it a little chooch there. Adding some water. I'm a little crazy with the water. Stuff's gonna render down as it goes, you know. Alright, so on this I got this big spoon that I can, you know, I can really mix this good with this spoon. And this pan's got a nice bottom on it, so it won't burn. That's the key with doing a soup or anything. You gotta have a good pan. Oh yeah, mama. This is gonna be yummy. I don't want to put too much water in there, you know. This stuff's all gonna render down. I gotta cook it for a while. Yeah, a little bit more water, I'm thinking. A little bit more water. Now, if I want to thicken it up, you know, I could add that rice pilaf at the end. It'll thicken it right up. I'll add it at the very end. Put some rice pilaf in there and give it a little body. Oh yeah, mama. A real working man cook, mama. Oh yeah. That's gonna make a nice soup. Alright, so I'll bring this thing up to a chooch, cover it up, and we'll let it start rocking and rolling there. Oh yeah. Put some seasoning in there, oregano mix. It's a big pot, but I'm gonna freeze the leftovers, you know. Pepper. I don't need any salt because of the, you know, the canned tomatoes and whatnot in there, so. Smoked paprika, this is good stuff right here. I got this, some guy sent me this stuff. This is real good stuff. Put some of that in there. Celery salt, some of that in there. Oh yeah, mama. Put a little basil in there. Parsley flakes. famous seasoning. This kind of gives it a little kick. I actually got some of this barbecue sauce here. I'm going to put some of that in there. The beef stew, Mama. Like I said, if I want to thicken it up later, I could add the rice peel off later if I want to thicken it. Alright, we'll cover it and let it chooch, Mama. We'll cover it and let it chooch. Alright guys, I've been cooking it for a while, but it's starting to look pretty good here. You can see it starting to chooch. But it's got a ways to go yet, but she's starting to chooch. And I'll wait a little while and I'll throw some rice in there and kind of thicken it up a little bit. But man, it's gonna be a nice stew. You know, a nice beef stew. There you go. Look at that. Oh yeah. How a Real Working Man Cook series. You know, and I'll put it in a bunch of containers and I'll freeze it. But you know, she's just chooching away, Mama. She's just chooching away, Mama. I keep staring at it. I keep coming over there and staring at it. Oh, it is. It's the start of the show, baby. The dog, the little sniffing action there going on. This the start of the show. There she is. Baby the dog. Baby the dog. Carrot's still got a ways to go. They're still a little hard. Oh yeah. Look at that for a stew. That's what you call a beef stew right there. Oh yeah. Like I said, I might add some rice to it at the end, just to kind of chooch it up a little bit and stiffen it up a little bit. But that's good eating right there. That's really good eating right there. Oh yeah. Just chooching along. Alright guys, I've been stirring this thing right along, so she's kind of chooching away. She's almost done. I'm going to add a little bit of rice to it because I want to thicken it up a little bit, you know. Some guys will say, oh, the beef stew, you don't need no rice. Well, whatever. I like to have a little bit of chooch in there. I'm going to throw a little bit of rice in there, a couple of packets of rice, and yeah, it's going to thicken it up, but that's me. If you want a boring cooking video, go watch the Food Network. It's not the Food Network. I kick things up here. A couple of things of rice peel off, a couple of packets, a couple of boxes, and I'll mix it up, and we'll just let it chooch, Mama. Oh yeah. It's not the Food Network, you know. It's how a Real Working Man Cook series. Shit, yeah, Mama. It's gonna be next level. Oh yeah, it's gonna be next level. Oh yeah. Yum. Let that chooch a little bit longer and we'll be ready to rock and roll, man. Oh yeah. Alright guys, that's it, man. It's done. This thing is done. I put two things of rice in there, and oh yeah, Mama. Look at that. That's a beef stew. Nobody can tell me that's not a beef stew. No way. That's yummy. We're gonna shut her off, let it cool, get a plate together. Oh yeah. That's how real working men cook right there, mama. Oh yeah. We'll shut her off, let it cool down, get a plate. Alright guys, look at this beef stew. Can you see this? Can you see all the stock in there? The beef and the chorizo and linguiça and the meat, the hamburg, tomatoes, rice. Oh yeah. That's a beef stew right there. I got some garlic bread here. Look at that for a beef stew. That's how real working men cook, mama. Oh yeah. Yum. That's how real working men cook right there. Oh yeah. I do these videos for the working men that watch my videos. Try to show them how to cook a little bit. That's why I do these videos. Do these videos, you know, for the working guys. Show them how to cook. Nothing wrong with that. Yum. Alright guys, what do I got there? Meat, linguiça, carrots, rice, beans. Yum. Mmm. That's tasty right there, mama. Beef stew, mama. Oh yeah. Our Real Working Men Cook series right here. Mm. The garlic bread. Mmm. Yummy. Got the garlic bread here dipping in. Well, you guys know where I'm going with this. Look at the dog. She's looking for some droppings. I'll give her a plate. The star of the show, man. She wants a plate too. Oh yeah, she does. Alright guys. Alright guys, you know where I'm going with this. I got a big panella there. It's all going to be leftovers. How real working men cook, mama. How real working men cook. Oh yeah. Alright guys, this is the second bowl for me. This stuff is yummy. There's no way I could pass this up. Are you kidding me? Check it out. Beef stew. There's no way I could pass it up. Even the dog's looking for a sniff. Look at her. Oh yeah, the star of the show, baby the dog, man. She wants some. Look at her lick. Look at her licking her. Look at her lick. Oh man, this is yummy stuff, man. You know where I'm going with this, guys. Next level, mama. Next level. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Our Real Working Men Cook series. Oh yeah.